fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Yo, shit. Jacques Vaughn, you lucky, man. I ain't clip you on that one, man. Shout to Jacques Vaughn, man. I don't know where you at, but what up? Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. This the pre-cap, you know what I'm saying? Tried to pull up a little earlier than usual. Shout out to Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Check out his content, subscribe to his page. And yeah, man, a few things. I don't even know how many players actually played 65 games this year. Like, seriously. How many? Because that award is tough. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When you think about the great players from back in the day, they played over 65 games a lot of the times, man. You look at you know how many games they played, and it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's more than 65 most of the times. These players were playing every game. And something like that, it might get overlooked. You might look at the points and the assists and accolades and all of that. But, nah, man. The actual games played. So, shout out to Mikal Bridges for that. You know, I got to respect that. I got to respect the fact that he's played every game. We got 3 games. We got the 3 games left. And he's played in every game. I got to respect that. But yeah, no, I'm interested. I'm interested to see who played the most minutes. Word. Was it Mikal Bridges? Maybe. He said, Sniper Nation said, it's over. What's the recap? It's the pre-cap. It's not the recap, it's the pre-cap. And yeah, we talk about Cam Thomas being the M.I.P, man. It's never over when you're a Nets fan. You think just because we ain't in the play-in and we in the play-out, it's over? Yeah, it's over for the season. And the players, you got a few more games and they're not going to the playoffs. But Nets fan, you're a Nets fan forever. I thought you would know something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a KD avatar, so I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let's see if you rooting for the same team next season. Shit. Sniper Nation 357, you probably just a player fan. You know what I'm saying? You're a fan of a player. You're not a fan of a team. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, I heard the Suns is like in 6th, 7th place. Y'all ain't cooking like that. Don't ever pull up on my page like you finna to troll something. I'll cook you. Now, that being said, know this. KD left us to win the championship with the Suns. Is he winning the championship this year? Is he dominating the way? It's quiet. He always trying to assemble a team. Who is he, man? Trying to assemble a team and all that. Like, bruh. This Kyrie team look better than KD team. Hold on, man. I don't know why you over here talking spicy. Are you talking, bro? We know what's going on with us. What you mean? Give it up? Give what up? We know it's over. until next season. We know that. But do the Suns know that? Do the Suns know that? Since you want to interrupt, what the Suns do? Y'all in a playing and you over here talking hot. You over here talking hot. Y'all ain't doing all that. Bruh, stop it. Y'all light work, bro. Bruh, y'all might make the 7th place. That shit is that tight, pulse. Y'all lost the last 2 games, or KD did. And the Suns. And that trajectory, y'all might not have 7th place. Y'all can easily lose it tonight. Depending on a few things. Don't even do that, Sniper Gang. You motherfucking miss if you throwing the shot over there. Shit, know that, man. I don't play that shit. Like I said, man, y'all finna get cooked. Y'all ain't making it out the West. He left us for nothing. We gave KD a home. He could have worked that shit out with Sean Marks. He the one agreeing with Kyrie, talking about we don't need no coach. Now you got Kyrie with a good coach. I don't think Kyrie talking that we don't need no coach shit no more. GM wise, yeah, we could have did different. It could have been different relationships. But again, we offered KD a home somewhere he could have considered home forever, ever. But nah, he decided to leave and go to the Suns. Like, he got a legacy. His legacy riding on how well he do with the Suns. Because if he don't win with the Suns, he probably gonna leave y'all. And then what? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. All right. I want to know who played the most. Who played the most? Like, how many players played 65 games? Like, how many? I don't know, man. I can't call it. Won't spoil it. He says, y'all making the playoffs. Sniper Nation 357 say y'all making the playoffs next year, Breezy. I don't know. We got to see what's going on. We still in this season. That's the plan. It's a letdown that we didn't get there. You know what I mean? We made the playoffs like 5 years in a row. So shit, the fans, we feeling some type of way. We ain't jacking that. You know what I'm saying? So I imagine that, we definitely trying to assemble a team where we make it back competitive. We have at least a 500 ball club to a winning record. This shit was a tough season to go through. Shout out to Iceman in the building. Shout out to Ray LM in the building. Yeah, man. I want to know. I really want to know. How many players? They giving me the explanation, but I'm trying to find something where they show how many players this season played the game. Like, how many players this season played 65 games? You know what I mean? Word. Yo, LM, what's goody, LM?
It's good.
Chilling.
I don't know, man. I think it's a tight race. But they might give it to Maxey. Considering
Cause that shit fucking with a lot of chicken. That
Yeah,
shit
I
fucking
don't
with a
know.
lot of chicken, bro.
I think Cam injury kind of did him.
Kept him
I
from
guess put him
65
more.
games.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He might have made it. Let me check.
I don't know. I think he played. I don't know how many games he played, but
Yeah, he close to making 65 games. I know that for sure. And again, that's still gonna be the separator sometime too on who could even get the award because of the games played. A lot of players don't out of the percentage wise, how many What up, Jay? How many of y'all? How y'all feel about uh how many players percentage wise make 65 games? Cam,
Uh,
hold on. Cam Thomas played 63 games.
as of right
So
now,
if he played the rest of the season, he played 65 games.
so he will have to play this game and then I think the next game.
He got 2 more games. Yeah. And
Uh,
he
Yeah,
qualified.
are we still on this MIP joint, bro? Really?
I'm talking about the MIP and how many players actually played 65 games.
if in terms
Well,
of MIP, I think Tyrese Maxey got a lot.
yeah,
They
yeah. In
gonna give
in
it to
terms
him.
of MIP, listen, the second that we talk about it, once Tyrese Maxey name come up, bro, that's it, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, if Cam Thomas is gonna finish at least top three, I'm cool with that. But I mean, I'd be hard pressed to say if it's not Tyrese Maxey. He been holding that team afloat, like he been holding that team together with glue and duct tape, bro. Like them niggas, good God, bro. Them niggas, man. They need hugs and prayers over there.
Now they had a what you mean? They had Kai Jones. Hold on. This is the
Are you trying to
this
be
is
funny for, bro? Come on, stop
yeah,
that shit, bro.
hold on. This is the actual how the money work if you don't get the 65 games. So it goes players must be on the floor for 20 minutes and at least 65 games to be eligible for honors, including NBA MVP and all NBA team. Sources briefed on details of the new collective bargaining agreement told the Athletic. Here's what you need to know. There are protections against season-ending injuries, 62 games, near misses in minutes, 2 games of at least 15 minutes, and bad faith circumstances, the sources said. Other changes in the new collective bargaining agreement include increases in the non-paid tax of mid-level exception up 7.5% from 10.5 mil to 12.2 mil. The cap room mid-level exception will also increase 30% from 5.5 mil to 7.6 mil, with the max contract length now 3 years. There's also a new second round pick exception as their contract is able to start at the minimum salary of a third year NBA player. There are additional salary increases as a part of the new CBA. Two-way players can negotiate to guarantee half of their salary on the first day of the regular season. And Exhibit 10 contracts will now have a 75,000 bonus up from 50,000. So 70 to 10-day contracts, it went from 50 to 75,000. Okay. Increasing compensation for approximately 60% of the G League, sources say. But that was they answered my question. You could have narrow misses or whatever, but you can't really there's really no way around that shit, bro. You really gotta
I
play that
mean, with everything that you said, bro, like it seemed like a lot of the shit that you just said benefit the second rounders, man. It seemed like the Joker effect to me. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but it everything to that sentiment points to the Joker effect. That's what it seemed like to me, man. I don't know.
bro. I don't even know what you mean by the jokey effect. You plan on expanding on that?
The Joker, well, the Joker effect is basically all right. Everything about the CBA benefits second rounders. I mean, it's clear cut, my nigga. Like the best second rounder of all time, right? Like as we know it is a Joker. I mean, we be hard
No,
pressed.
but what I was saying is that money. You see how that money switch up? That's what I was
Yeah,
talking about. It gives players the incentive to say, all right, yeah, I really want this chicken. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right.
you know, millionaires can get comfortable. Yo, when I listen to coaches and they be in interviews, they be like, yo, it's hard. It's a difference from coaching the pros. You're dealing with millionaires, and that's why they talk about managing egos and personalities and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
right.
So I'm saying that to say that for a player to play 65 games, it takes a certain mental discipline and actual will to win it and will to play, at least. If you're not going to will to win it, but at least will to play. And that incentive is that chicken. You know, you that after 65 games, I make this much money if I play 65 games plus. If I don't, I make this much money. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just think it's interesting, man.
It is interesting, but the reason why I labbed on the Joker effect is because when he came in, he was probably getting like like second rounders during that time was probably getting maybe vet minimum of 2 cents on the dollar. Like even if they got signed, most second rounders don't even get signed. So if they even touch 65 games to begin with, 65 play games and the 20 and however many minutes they supposed to play to begin with in this CBA, bro. Like to me, it just seemed like the second rounders, bro, got more of a chance to get paid just as much as anybody now than they had before. It seemed like the Joker effect. That's why I call it the Joker effect.
I see. Okay, I see Adam Silver say that. Interesting enough, he said, "I can tell you that the number of games that players have participated in is up this season." Silver said, and interestingly enough, injuries are actually down. So players that might have said, "Oh, I'm too hurt to play," they're actually playing through these quote unquote injuries because of that chicken. You
Oh
understand?
yeah.
Because of that money, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. I
So
mean,
hold on. Look at this example. There was already been some impact. Philadelphia center Joel Embiid won't win a second consecutive MVP award in his 2-year reign as the league scoring champion. Will also end because he won't play in enough games to qualify. Indiana guard Tyrese Halliburton next contract might be worth more than $50 million less than he hoped if he
damn.
doesn't play enough games to qualify for Supermax. And at his current pace, he come up a bit short. Miami's Jimmy Butler has already missed too many games to be in awards candidates. These are all good play, great players.
Right.
For Tyrese Halliburton to miss that kind of fetty enchilada, that's a lot of money.
Right. Right. And you and not no and no. Don't just leave out them. Think of the players that are not getting max spread on 1 year deals and trying to get money. To think of the players that's on our team. Think of Lonnie Walker, bro, like that been playing hurt all year and
He
can't
ain't making
afford to sit out
65.
because of this new CBA. But he's trying to get a new contract. But that's what I'm trying to say. So if the thing is that he don't meet 65 games, like his shit might take a hit just as well. You know what I'm saying? Like his money worth might take a hit as well.
But as a professional, again and again, studying the game, right? I see the great players back in the day. They played 65 games plus. So I hold on. I think the machine or the business felt like, yo, if those guys was tough enough to do it with tougher circumstances, because the defense was way more ferocious. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all should be able to play 65 games. And if y'all don't, it's because y'all not taking care of y'all body, and part of y'all job is to do so. So again, you hold on. Interesting enough, you said the Jokic effect. Jokic quoted on this situation and said, "I just don't like it. How it forces players to play if they're injured to achieve something." Then Jokic said, "This is what Jokic said. He says he don't like the 65 game rule. But you should know, for the fans to know, the 65 game rule, which was collective bargain with the NBA Players Association, the players actually have an association where they agree or disagree on the terms. So it says went into effect this season. It determines whether players are eligible for things such as MVP award. And like I said, hold on, all NBA team, defensive player of the year, and all defensive team or most improved player. Bro, this shit is so, because all of this is bonuses in your check when you talking about the nitty gritty. This is the money. This is where you get the extra money. You know, we can stay in the presidential suite because I got the M.I.P this season. You feel me? So I don't know. I don't want to be long with it. LM on and Jay on the panel. Jay ain't saying much. How you feel about this, Jay?
Well, we said at the beginning of the year, with this new 65 game shit, a lot of people is going to be left out. And we just seen it happen because a lot of niggas ain't going to play 65 games. Moving forward, more people are going to say, damn, I need to try to play them games. Just like y'all also said just now, that more players have hit it this year. But it's some niggas that's getting left out, and that's how it is.
That's facts.
Yeah. I just feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna have players that's gonna, be comfortable being millionaires. Let's just call it what it is. They're not gonna compete at high level, even though it's their job.
Yo, bro, Niggas
Like,
don't want to watch divas, bro. Niggas want to watch real tough basketball, and that's what it seems like they transition into with the fact that they not calling as many fouls right now.
I heard
After all,
you heard Jay. Did you hear
I
about the
mean,
record game yesterday with the Celtics and the Bucks? It was the first game with the lowest amount of foul calls. The Celtics had 2 foul calls, and I think the Bucks had 0. Like the
I
whole
mean,
game was no foul calls, bro. Like I would have loved this. What? That's wild, bro.
but what, like, what? So what? So if you look at that game and then you look at the final score of that game, you think to yourself like, all right, yo, are the referees just like, all right, yo, just let them play, or is like niggas really not fouling, or niggas like really not playing defense? It could be one of the three,
I
bro.
didn't
Like,
see the game. I just
I,
know it's the record.
well, yeah,
I'm
I don't know.
well, I saw a
moving forward.
video.
I'm thinking. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
I saw a video where they was talking about just like after the trade deadline, the ref. Well, during All Star break, refs had a meeting that's saying that they gonna call less fouls. Like,
But I think that's what the play. I think is what the players they be complaining all the time. High key, they be complaining and they don't even be like
I mean,
they be fouling the nigga and they be complaining to the refs like they didn't foul. When they go to the replay, it clearly show they fouled the nigga. So most of
well,
these
are
they
they
just being they
calling?
feelings.
I mean, so we got to look at the reasons why that is. Are they calling less fouls to basically say like, all right, yo, we just gonna speed the game up, man. We ain't trying to be out here all day, or like, are they calling less fouls to be like, all right, yo, let's lower the possibility of these
no,
players actually getting injured or something
they're
like what?
supposed to be for a better brand of basketball because
Facts.
it's too easy to score. I heard
Right.
that Adam Silver
Facts.
was pissed that they scored 200 in the motherfucking All Star game.
Also, yeah.
Niggas don't want to see that.
It
Right.
looks too fake. It looks too rigged, like for lack of better words.
Yo,
Like
not to keep bringing this up,
it's just about running up the score, and that's not basketball.
bro. Not
That's
to keep bringing this up, but if we keep
that's
putting out
bullshit.
a weak version of basketball, people are going to start looking at these other leagues around the world that we getting talent from. I keep telling y'all, some of the top 10 niggas in the NBA is all from other places. If them other
Mhm.
places started paying their basketball players how they pay soccer players, we in
Mhm.
trouble.
Now hold on.
Right.
Let's add to the point. We're
That's
gonna go
that
there.
that yeah, that is
Hold
a
on. Let me
fact.
add to the point because I'm gonna go to the Leaf right after this. And we're gonna stay with what Jay is talking about. Zach Edey, he's a big face. They just said this and that and the third about how well he played. But even though his team didn't beat that team, but they still spoke on how well he played. He comes to the NBA, it's the same thing. Whether you say he's from Canada or whether you say, oh, look at his descent, they still it's another quote unquote foreign player for the most part in the demographic. Now to pick just go somewhere else, but bring it back to Leaf real quick. I seen a female basketball player thank black women in basketball the other day in a speech. Like, yo, they contributed a lot, and it's because the media gives us more attention than them, but they deserve the flowers. So I'm saying that to say that the recognition where it should go sometime isn't there, but it is sometime depending on the circumstances and the actual business. But that being said, right, bringing it back to Leaf, Zach Edey, you know where he from, you know what he could do to the NBA once he get here. What kind of impact would that bring? In your opinion, so far as because remember we played 2 games in Paris. I think we played 1 game in Paris, and another team came and we beat them. Everybody beat them. That was one of our wins. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot where they was from, but they
I think it was
Saudi Arabia or something like that.
Maccabi or something like that. Maccabi.
Yeah. But again, where is Zach Edey from, and what do you think Zach Edey could do for basketball from where he from? Is his team in the Olympics already? Like, what team will he play for if he played for the Olympics?
Well, if he played for the Olympics,
Jalen
he'd be
Green
playing.
going to play with the Philippines. My bad.
Yeah.
If he played for the Olympics, but he'd be playing for Team Canada, which means that
Okay.
it would be him, SGA, Jamal Murray, name on Andrew Wiggins, if he's playing, RJ Barrett, it would be names
Tough.
like that.
Tough.
To be honest with you, bro, like if you go look at them in FIBA, as far as the team that we put out this past year, bro, and I ain't even got to name them niggas, bro. They like leaps and bounds better than the team that we displayed, bro. Like so, for Team Canada, bro, like, and for the Canadian players coming into the league, they are looking on a very, very up and up because Zach Edey, as far as centers, the center position is the best that they got. And that's probably all that they really need because they got plenty of scorers. When you got SGA, Jamal Murray, just to name a few, like to me, you set.
Can you? All right. So also, can you speak to the situation or the circumstances around Zach Edey about how he's not eligible for NILs? Like, what's going on with that?
He's not eligible for NILs because NILs is not they haven't passed the new thing for Canadian born players to get NILs. That's why. It was something along that lines, bro. I don't know exactly the whole story behind it, but
so basically they're not eligible because he's a Canadian player.
Yeah. But they haven't passed for Canadian players to get NILs yet, so they haven't passed the senator for that. So he got left. So he got left out of that 4 straight years, by the way, because he played 4 straight years at Purdue. So that's kind of foul. Yeah.
Right. So, but on that note, Zach Edey being a senior coming out of college, how do you feel about him? Do you think that he should have entered the draft before his senior year, or maybe no?
Well, he tried to enter the draft last year. They told him to go back to school. So I mean,
okay.
And now he's entering the draft this year, and they calling him a 2nd-round pick. And to be all honest with you, bro, I stand 5 times 5, bro. Like what I said about him. If he's ever being taken seriously, bro, as far as the minutes go by any team in this league, he is a top 10 rebounder and a top 10 paint protector in this league, bar none.
Wow. Every day I'm hustling. Did you know that Zach Edey still found a way to get money through the NIL deal through a charity in Canada? So he can't take
yeah.
Yeah, he ain't taking the USA dollar, but he taking that Canadian cash. What is it? The Canadian coin? What did they call it?
I think they call it the Canadian coin or something like that.
You got coins? Yo, can I borrow some coins?
I'm not really familiar with it at all, but I think they call it Canadian coin. I was supposed to go to Toronto sometime this year, but I'll figure out how they money work because they still operate on US dollars, but there's some places
they call it
Canada.
Canadian dollars.
Yeah. But who knows? But all I know is, bro, if he ever get taken seriously, bro, like as far as minutes is being played, bro, he gonna be a top 10 rebounder easy, and a top 10 a shot blocker and a paint protector easy.
So what do you think what up, Saint? I see you, Saint. We chilling, man. You see the link, you can pull up. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Saint, shout to Nets Kingdom, shout to all of them. I think Chubbs, Rage, and AJ, and Saint, of course. Shout to Nets Kingdom. Shout to Brock Work. I see you, SRK. Yeah, we out here, man. Jay left. Why you leave, Jay?
I was gonna add one more thing to it. But if you look at Zach Edey in terms of how he stacks up against like the 30 starting centers in the league, the American centers, like in the league, bro, offensively he's already better than them. Offensively. The European centers defensively, he's already better than them because obviously we know most of the European centers, they just not good defensively. Like it is what it is. The only one that's good defensively is Wemby and Rudy. That's it. So outside of that, if you look at all the American centers, we who we throwing in there? We throwing Clax, we throwing Bam in there. Great defensively, bro. Like, but offensively, come on, bro. Like we know what time it is, bro. Like. It's not like you could throw them niggas on a low block and like you could do Zach Edey, bro, and then they got an advantage, bro. Zach Edey is 7'4", 300 pounds.
So hold on. I want to say this, because I guess we just parting. You know what I mean? We just parting. We're gonna have 2 7'4" guys. You know, in back-to-back seasons. One Wemby and then Zach Edey. Is that the direction of the NBA? More 7-footers? Shit, will we see an 8-footer?
Nah. We ain't saying that.
7-foot. But you think in the net before 2030 there'll be more 7-footers? It won't be such a anomaly.
Yeah,
It
well,
could be
you'll
more
definitely.
7-footers.
Well, you'll
I
definitely
think
see more.
we're gonna get
Well,
that
the
far.
thing about the difference is you're gonna see more mobile 7-footers. You can't forget about Chet. We can't forget about Chet Holmgren, who's at least 7'1". Bobo,
Okay,
who's
let's
seven
see.
foot one,
Yeah.
7'2",
Let's not forget
bro. Like,
about
but
Chad Weaver. Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So the reality of all of this is that I think the NBA is going in the direction of all right, yo, let's find something with a KD skill set but taller.
But also,
That's
Breezy, you gotta remember too, not only the 7-footers, even niggas like Paolo, who's 6'10", 250, can move like a guard. Like
exactly.
these niggas is anomalies. These 6'10" dudes, these niggas is not watching bigs and learning how to body.
Right.
They learning and
LM.
at an early age in college how to
It,
play like
it,
guards.
Hold
it,
on, LM. Hold on. Let me say this to LM. Yeah, yo, LM. This is why I don't like when you got a lot of young guys being disrespectful, always, trying to critique the different eras and saying what was good, what was bad. You don't get Paolo without LeBron James. Facts. You don't get somebody
That's
even
true.
like,
I agree.
hold on, you don't even get Garnett without, you don't even get KD without Garnett. You feel what I mean? So again, I just think the game of basketball is constantly evolving. And if all fans would just accept the fact that the game is always going to evolve, athletic wise, the way the game is played, it's always going to continue to evolve. This is one of the most evolving games in the world.
So can I ask you a question? With
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
being said, do you think it seems like you're saying all of the newer generation players are better since they evolved from the other ones?
Yeah, again,
Yeah,
I
I
think.
was I would
Yeah,
say so.
go ahead, LM. LM,
I
go ahead.
would say so.
I want to
I
hear
got a
LM
reason.
speak
I
to
got
this
a
because
reason.
LM been around. You know what I mean? So I want to hear him speak. He's been watching basketball a long time. Talk to us, LM.
I think the newer generation, in terms of uh LeBron and these niggas, I think we in pretty good hands. I think we got better technology. You know what I'm saying? We got better things in terms of health and surgeries and different matters of that aspect. You got niggas coming into the league that 6'10", that got guard skill sets. Like it's at this point, I think it's just a matter of time. Like, yo, we talked about it with the Luka shit when them niggas were scoring 70 in 1 week. Like these dudes are. There's just some dudes that is coming into this league that yo they can't be guarded. Like it's just no matter what you do, no matter who you throw in front of them, they gonna get a bucket regardless. And half of these niggas is under 25. Like yeah, I'll say if you look at I'm not saying he a generational talent, but if you look at a Cam Thomas, I think he would hold his own in the majority of these new generational players that like yo they evolving, they changing the game. You look at a Luca, you look at a Wimby, like Shaq Ball, Zion, Jason Tatum. Anthony Edwards, new niggas is trying to crown the new MJ. Like these dudes out here, they game is evolving. They learning different things, and they gonna cater to the young generation. The young niggas is running the league right now,
Mm-hmm.
so
Listen, now,
you
hold
got
on,
to
LM.
take that into account.
I want to
I
just
got I
make this.
got I
I
got I
just want
got
to
a
make.
pushback for that.
Hold on. I just want to make this quick comparison. It's
Pause.
just it was supposed to be this. The guards can dribble. The bigs can't. And that's not the case no more. They're trying to make a positionless. And I want to segue to what Kevin Ollie said, then we could go to Leaf. He said, when I try to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the board, everybody gets mad at me because now we supposed to play positionless. But growing up playing basketball, it was you the one. All right? You the one. Don't try to be the other guy. You the one. You the 2, you the 3, you the 4, and you the 5. You know what I'm saying? And I think I like that. I remember going to the park like, nah, you're not the point guard because you ain't got no handle. That's how we used to talk to each other in the park. Like, yo, you don't got no type of handle. Even though you can pass, they gonna steal the ball from you. Like, you don't know how to dribble the ball. So again, everybody, and with this new generation, you see bigs with a handle. It's impressive. Yeah, and again, I'm about to go to Leaf. I just want to say this. Earlier today, I seen Wibby do a sham guard. He did a sham guard spin move, lay up to the ring. And I'm like, bro, like that's
Yo,
gotta be tough to stop.
did you see
I
him versus Sixers? He did a side step pump fake three corner three like he was at the wing. He was at the wing. Somebody ran towards him. Nigga sidestepped all the way to the corner from the wing.
Yeah, from the wing.
To the corner. Damn.
Word.
Yeah, all the way to the corner from the wing. Yeah,
Bro, and then the nigga pump fake, sidestep, and hit the fadeaway 3 from the corner. I said, yo, bro, this dude is
Like, how do you
7'6".
stop some? How do you stop some shit like
He's
that?
7'4".
I mean, Giannis said that nigga taller.
My thing is, listen, we could say all of that, but the reality is that the game is not officiated the same as it was back in the 90s and 80s, bro. If you did some shit like that back then, they calling that. Like, let's be real,
What?
bro.
They
Like,
even
that's
know
a
what to
fact.
call AI handle. Remember AI crossover? They're like, hold on, what is
No,
that?
but he right though.
No.
He right, though.
What is that?
No, hold up. Wait.
That's exactly what they were saying, Breeze. What is that? That's a call.
Listen,
You can't do that.
I
was scared as hell. They ain't know what to do, bro.
I'll put it to you this way, bro. They knew exactly what it was. They just didn't know when to call it because first off, AI. We got to remember, AI was the number. First off, AI was the number 1 overall pick in a draft that included Kobe.
But the
Steve
NBA
Nash,
didn't
Ray
see
Allen.
that crossover until he brung it to the NBA.
Yeah, of course not. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Listen,
Rookie season.
But at the same time, if you look at that crossover carefully, bro, like it like from first instance, bro, like you'll see it and you'll be like, yo, that's a carry, bro. He got his hand under the ball, but realistically, Iverson hands, bro, like was always on top of the ball when he did it. Mm-hmm. Like he just had like Iverson was a 6 foot nigga.
I never called it a carry. I thought the refs was hating from jump. Shout to Quest One in the building. What up?
No. They
literally be changing the rules, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah. But the thing is, a lot of you every now and again you have a player that breaks the game. So realistically, bro, like let's keep it a buck.
Usually it take a season or 2 for the refs to catch up, for the rules to catch up.
For the rules to catch up. Yeah, I understand that.
Young,
but
drawing the foul,
in the case of Iverson, bro, it really only took 1 season. The second that Jordan got hit with it, that's a rule. Hell with that. No, nah, we ain't doing that. So the reality is that
you know how many? Hold on, I just want to say this before he got hit with that move. Do you know how many depoys Jordan had? Like Jordan never seen no shit like that, bro.
Oh, of course, no, but listen, I take it back even further. Let's take it back to a nigga that was making you move laterally on the court, but who was taller. His name was Grant Hill, bro. Like nobody could say it. Like, let's keep it a buck. When he touched the league and when he landed in Detroit, how many niggas was staying in front of this nigga? He was getting by niggas and dunking on the centers, bro. The niggas was out of the play. So we already seen the prototype to the nigga crossing from left to right and then making you move laterally. So we had already seen that. We had already seen Grant Hill. We had before that. Then we seen Penny Hardaway, who was doing shit out of this world. But but them niggas just didn't last. The point I'm trying to get at, the rules and the way the game was officiated was way different than today. Every time this nigga Luka and Joker dribble the ball, them niggas is carrying, bro. Niggas is just not seeing it.
Listen again, right? But no, but we just talking about I'm talking about the evolution of basketball, and sometimes it happens with dribbling, and again, it happens a lot with dribbling. You feel what I mean? And again, bigs being able to dribble is nothing short of impressive, bro.
The evolution of basketball. The evolution of basketball has a large percentage to do on how it's officiated, bro. But the reason why you seen Magic Johnson dribble the ball like he did back in the 80s is because the rules prevented him from doing the shit that he used to do on the playground with Dr.
No, but listen. I gotta go the other way. I gotta go the other way, bro, because the game is being watched and officiated by the refs. They're not playing the game. You know, you can't tell players what to do. You could try to keep them in these lines and say, all right, don't color outside of these lines. But again, that's how players become creative because of the rules. I agree with that. But it's definitely more, in my opinion, more authentic to say that the players change the game more than the refs do. The refs
you gotta
control.
I'm not saying that, bro.
But they don't create it. They try to control
Hold up,
what's game.
wait. I want to make one thing clear. I started this off by saying Iverson came in and started breaking the league. Started just y'all never seen this before. They
It
ain't
was
got
the
nothing for it.
evolution of dribbling.
It was the evolution of
was.
dribbling. Here we got to remember Iverson came in #1 overall pick, hitting niggas with a move that the NBA and referees never seen before. But when Skip came in the league and he started doing what he was doing on the street, oh nah, Skip. Mm-mm. They pick and choose who they want
Exactly.
to get away with shit, bro.
Because they
Don't y'all
wasn't
niggas
letting them
realize they
N1
pick
niggas
and
get away with
choose?
that N1 shit.
Yeah, they wasn't letting niggas get away with that N1 shit out of the gate, because if that was the case, Shamgard and niggas like Shamgard who played in the league, and niggas like Skip who played in the league, they would have lasted a good 10 or 15 years like a
A
lot of these
sham
niggas is
guard was
doing
definitely
today.
a carry back in the day. You try to do a sham guard, down the carry.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the carry
Put
back
in
then.
your
But
hand
you gotta realize, to
or
them,
to
they
the
don't
other
even
side of
know
the ball.
what that is. Like, they don't even know how to comprehend that shit sometimes, because you gotta remember, when I keep reiterating about how it's evolved. Before, when basketball just started, you watch they handle back in the day, bro. It was the most basic handle ever, bro. For them to get past you, you ever see that shit like keep away? And you just
Yeah.
like spinning your body while you dribbling the ball.
Right.
Like, there wasn't no crossovers. It's that
But you
no
gotta
homo,
remember.
but they was poking their butt out and kind of like making like you can't get around me type shit. They wasn't fronting defense and
because
crossing them over and making them go lateral on defense. It wasn't.
you know why? Because it wasn't no rules against hand checking, bro. Remember, like Scottie Pippen made a career defensively, bro, off of holding one hand on the defender, bro, and then having the other hand, bro, like to keep away from going to the left or going to the right. He
But he
made a
talking
living
about
off of that.
even before that. He talking about old shit, bro.
If
Yeah,
you're talking about the
exactly.
But I
80s and the
think I
70s,
think
it
with
was
No,
that
hand
I'm
I
talking
checking
think
back
about
then.
like the
I think
inception
to
of the
Breezy's I
league.
think to
Like when
Breezy's
Boston
point
won their
though.
first championship.
Right.
I think to Breezy's point though, most of the players in this league, like even I say the Harden step back, that shit was I thought
That's
that shit was
another
just
thing.
travel every time I looked at that shit until the rest was like,
It,
yo, fuck
Bro,
it. The
it
nigga
was the
did some
travel. They
other
just pick and
shit.
choose when not to call it, bro.
bro, they
I'm telling you,
changed the
they
what
pick and
yo,
choose who they want
no.
to get away with shit.
Bro, you gotta look at
I
it.
don't
I
know, bro.
forgot what year it is.
I
One,
Hold
do
on,
know,
yeah.
bro. I've been saying
Hold
it.
on,
y'all
hold
not
on, yeah.
listening.
Hold on. Let me answer this question real quick. Then let's go to Eskimo. Eskimo, he ain't say nothing yet. Shout out to Quest One. He said, "What your thoughts on the Celtics? I don't trust JT. They #1 with a bullet right now. They tough. I don't know what's going to happen with them, but I don't see them losing in the first or second round. If they were to get beat and not make the finals, it'd be the third round. But they got a lot of depth on their team. I think they get two. I think they get a gentleman sweep that first round. That second round, they probably get a gentleman sweep 6 the most. In that competition, they will probably get it without injuries. So God,
I answer that question.
If them niggas face Atlanta, they losing.
they'll get to the probably like the Eastern
Nigga said that they
Conference for the
face Atlanta,
finals.
they losing.
Them
They
niggas lost to them all regular season. They
I
can't win
don't,
against them for some
I don't
reason.
know, but go
I
ahead,
don't know
y'all
what
take a
the
crack
fuck.
at it. But hold on, let's go to Eskimo first before we do that, because he ain't say nothing yet. But then y'all could speak on it too. But I just wanted to go to Eskimo real quick. What up, Eskimo?
Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro,
Yo,
because nobody else.
Let him.
Yo, this shit wild funny, yo. I was going to comment on what y'all was saying before. Yeah, a lot of folks back then didn't have handles, but a lot of folks did too have handles, and they wasn't allowed to do certain shit.
Exactly.
You had to do the big man. You had to be the big man. You had to be the power forward. You had to play like that. That's how they wanted you to play. So, but it has evolved to where the younger folks then seeing that was like, all right, he couldn't do this, so let me add this to the game, or they do this, so if I try to make it to the league, let me try to be better than that. So the game has evolved, but a lot of people back then wasn't allowed to do a lot of shit either. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So because the rules prevented them niggas from doing it, bro. Isaiah Thomas played ball on the streets of Chicago. You think he wasn't saucing niggas up? Of course he was. He wasn't allowed to do it on the NBA court.
Bro, I
That's
seen
all
him
it
sauce
was.
him up. Hold on. I just want to say my father and my father friends, like they would come over, they would talk to me about basketball, and they would be like, "Oh, Yeah, we seen that before with Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas was great. Yo, they was talking about his handle back then. So yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they may have restricted some things, but again, legendary handles, he's in that conversation, bro. Word to
Oh
mouth.
yeah, of course.
Bro, hold on. Can I say one thing? That whole gather step shit. That shit is a new rule that was implemented in like the last, like before you wasn't allowed to gather step. That's why you wasn't able to do them step backs that James Harden do. That shit would have been an automatic call. But they be adding shit to the rule book over time. The same way the game evolved, the rules to the game evolved, and certain shit that was illegal back then be legal now. Just like before you could block up the paint all day. Now you can't because of defensive 3 seconds.
Exactly.
Before you be able to block up the paint all day.
Exactly. And the thing is, they took it like notice, bro.
I remember that.
They take out they put in stuff to help players, and they take out stuff to prevent players from doing certain shit. Like
Right.
this is one of the things I have a problem with. Allen Iverson basically played through 3 major rule changes, bro. He basically played through 3 major rule changes. All right, yo, you hit Mike with the move. Nah, you can't do that no more. Okay, you went to the finals. All right, we added zone defenses. All right, yo, Malice in the Palace. All right, yo, you got to start dressing up. Come on, bro.
I
Like,
would say this. My favorite player, one of my favorite players, White Chocolate. I'll be listening to him all the podcasts. He said all the stuff he did in the game, no coach wanted him to do that shit. And he said, I said, fuck it. If they're going to put me on the bench, they're going to put me on the bench. I'm going to do whatever I practice outside. I'm going to do it in the game. You know what I mean? And that's how he went about it. He wasn't allowed to do all that fucking shit he was doing.
Right.
Fucking behind the back passes.
behind the back
Yo, that
pass
elbow
and
pass was so crazy.
That elbow pass was something.
Right.
Stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the thing is like, yo, they a lot of those players came in with a different mentality. Yo, whatever. Hey, yo, if my move work on the playground, it might work on the court of the NBA.
Yo, hold on. Let me
But
read this.
niggas not gonna come. Oh,
Hold on, I
mind.
just want to read this comment by Claude Smith. He said, when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson entered the league 1979 to 1980 season, the three-point shot was introduced. The league became more perimeter and less physical since. And I agree with that. I mean, of course, they're going to use the three-point shot, and it was to make the guard more of an offensive threat. Because the big man dominated in the NBA. I even read that in the book. Seemed like the Brooklyn.
I
How
that shit was to help Larry Bird. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me finish, bro. I think that was the difference between the ABA and the NBA. In the ABA, it was introduced first, to my knowledge, and in the book, it was basically saying that you could do more as a guard because in the NBA, that's how they played the game. That was the textbook on how you win in the NBA. The big man dominated, and with players like Curry, he changed that. But case in point is, yeah, the rules always change. They say it's for the fans, but I don't know if the fans always benefit. Now that no flopping shit as a recent, yeah, man, that flopping shit was hurting the brand of the basketball game.
Oh, facts, it definitely was.
Yeah,
so I'm glad they did that. You know what I'm saying?
Kyle Lowry is a main at the top of the list for that bullshit.
He said Kyle
Lowry
Lowry.
at the top of the list.
He said Kyle Lowry. That's funny.
I mean, I guess you could say Kyle Lowry.
Top of that list, and we all know that.
Shit, I thought it was Shane Battier. I ain't gonna lie to
That
you.
nigga Harden is the #1 flopper.
Nah,
Harden?
Shane Battier.
Nah, you said Harden was flopping. I ain't gonna hold
Harden
you.
was flopping on offense, bro. Like,
Shane
that's
Battier.
different.
Yeah, but no, that's still bad. You trying to make the refs influence the game more than player to player. Excuse me. I understand you trying to draw the foul. If you get fouled, that I see Chris
Is
Paul.
there anybody that bended the rules more than James Harden, bro?
Even Braun flopping is hard with
Is there
one.
anybody that manipulated the rules of the NBA more than James Harden?
I can't remember who the other players. Probably Trey Young, but James Harden.
No, LeBron ass.
Yeah,
LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron love manipulating the rules.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if those are the rules, if you find a loophole, is you wrong for manipulating it? Because somebody else gonna do it.
If you find a loophole, are you wrong for
I mean, that nigga Kobe said he used to be reading the rule book all the time, trying to see what shit
That's
he
exactly
can
what I was
manipulate.
thinking about, Ellen.
So I mean, niggas gonna find a way, bro.
I mean, niggas, if you accustomed to taking shortcuts, I mean, I guess, man. I mean,
because It ain't all
Yo,
about
bro.
skill. You got
I'm
to
just
be
saying,
smart.
right? If you not
Right.
going to manipulate the rule, somebody else going to do it, and they going to get
Somebody
20
else
more free
gonna do it.
throws
Yeah,
than you.
yeah.
And then are
I
you going to be
remember.
sitting there complaining about it, or are you going to try to get the free throws too?
I remember Kobe. I remember Kobe
Look,
saying, "Yo, I used to do certain shit where I read in the rule book the ref gotta call it
Mm-hmm.
because it's a foul regardless." So I used to do certain shit, plant my feet somewhere, do a certain move, some other shit, and it was always a foul every time because the
Yeah.
ref had to call it because I studied the rule book. The nigga
So
read the whole ref rule book. Who
That's
the
why they.
fuck do that as a
But look, the
player?
thing is, the
That's some
refs have
psycho
meetings.
shit.
The refs
yeah,
have meetings with the players throughout the season explaining this shit. At the beginning of the season, definitely. And I think they do it periodically throughout the season, letting them know this is how we're calling shit. They go over shit. They letting them know. So if they teaching it to you, you might as well use it to your advantage.
But Jay, what I'm saying is that nigga Kobe got probably mad endorsements, mad meetings and shit for you to have 24 hours of your time to read a
Bro,
fucking
he's
ref
an
rule
animal,
book.
bro. I seen that
That
interview
shit,
where he was talking about it. He's an animal, bro.
that
And some
nigga is a
people don't got
psycho.
that
Was a
level of
psycho, bro.
dedication.
so
That's
what
some psycho
James?
shit, though.
Yeah, it is. What James Harden usually do, and when he drive by you and you're on his hip, he would lock your arm in between his
Right,
arm, and once he go up, your hand has to go up at the same time.
right,
So in his shooting motion, and they see your arm in between, they're gonna call foul every fucking time. He still do that shit right now.
right.
If you pay attention to it, it's a dangerous, funny ass shit that he be doing, but it's messed up because they gonna call it every time his hands go up and he flop. Your hand is right in between where the ball is at and his left hand.
And you know who else copied that shit from him? Embiid.
Man, look at how many of these basketball players push off.
Yo, that
That's
push
Like
off
all
is
that push
crazy.
off. Yo, when I found out that when Jordan crossed, who he crossed on
Byron
Utah.
Russell.
Yeah,
When I really watched the footage and saw the push off on that, I felt bad for Byron Russell. He
I
pushed the shit
mean,
yeah.
out that nigga,
I
bro.
saw it too, but after I saw it more than once. I saw it more than once, and I didn't think nothing of it, bro, because I was just like, all right, yo, he was kind of leaning the other way anyway, bro. But at the same
That
time,
Nah,
I'm
nigga
like,
pushed the shit
he
out of him,
sent that
bro.
nigga the other way. He said,
he
"Go,
was kind
nigga."
of leaning the other way anyway, man. Come on.
Like you already off balance because you chasing this nigga. Then he hit you with the push too, huh? And then get all the glory afterwards. I know he was sitting there telling everybody he know that nigga pushed me, man. Look at the footage. He pushed me.
But that's
I mean,
Jordan. Them niggas
but
not gonna
Byron
call
Russell
that
couldn't
shit.
say
Hell
that he
no.
pushed him, bro. Like they would have been looking at him like, we ain't see that.
Right. But now that you go back and watch the footage in super slow mo replay and can zoom in, you can see everything.
That's a fact because the instant replay wasn't really too much of a thing back then. I mean, even though they had it, it wasn't to affect the game. I think
Right.
instant replay took all the fun out of sports. To be honest with you, the call is the
Most of
call.
the ankle breakers in the league, them niggas is if you watch it closely, they be pushing off,
Right.
and
They either
when they
be
be doing
pushing
that
off
stuff,
or they'll trip over somebody's foot or some shit like that. Shit be happening.
right? It's rare to see a clean ass crossover in this league.
Yeah.
Like that shit is wild. But that goes to show. I think that's the just. I don't even say the league. That's the league evolving. I just think that's some bullshit. I'm not even gonna hold you.
That's a fact. But I like anytime I played, I used to have my foot like just in front of the defender, bro. I'm like, you know what? That's probably why my right foot is messed up now because I did too much like stepping and planting around, bro. Like so.
The
But
worst
I
thing you
mean,
can do against a nigga that can dribble is like guard them up, cause they can, they can. You gotta give them niggas some space, cause at the same time, if you guarding them way up high, they can
right,
pull off some shit and get
right.
the fuck by you, and you left standing in the dust looking crazy.
That's a
That's the
fact.
worst type of shit to
That's a
do
fact.
against niggas that can dribble. I never against the lefty niggas when I'm playing ball, nigga that's a lefty. I never guard them up. Cause them niggas be pulling them moves out the wazoo to
I ain't
get
gonna lie,
open.
bro. I wasn't out there to play defense. I was out there to shoot. The hell with all of that. Nah, I'm keeping it a buck, bro. I wasn't playing no defense, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like anything offensive, bro, I can figure out how to get.
Hold on. This finna be my favorite part of the show because we always critique the players, and now we talking about our actual game on playing basketball. Now, for one, I'm gonna just say that I was a good defender. I could grab rebounds. I'm a good passer. My handle was okay, and yeah, I got a jumper. You can't just leave me open. You know what I'm saying? You can't just leave me open.
Trying to get a bag?
I don't know. What about you, Jay?
Yo, man, I got a good basketball IQ. I'm fast. You know what I mean? I could get to the rim at awkward angles like Mikal, but I could actually finish the layup.
Said that, but I can actually finish.
Hold on. A sports say, let me find out Lee for Chuck.
Nah, I wasn't a Chuck.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a
passing
Chuck.
the ball. I just wasn't playing defense.
I'm gonna definitely pass the ball, and I'm gonna play defense because I could get good. I could get steals and shit. I play the passing lane because I'm fast. So, and
I ain't gonna lie. If I got a steal, it was on accident, bro.
That's funny.
Right?
No cap,
somebody
bro.
just
Like,
made a bad pass,
right? And I got a little shot, but I ain't fucking Steph Curry. That I ain't no sharpshooter. I can shoot though.
Yo,
I think that's a majority.
Yo, I used to always get mad at the guy that don't play defense. Like, damn, stop letting this nigga score you, man. Damn.
Right.
Like,
putting us in a position to have to score.
No. I'm gonna put it to you simple, bro. Like, listen, it wasn't that I couldn't play defense. I wasn't good at it, bro. Like that's what it was. I wasn't good at it. I wasn't the nigga to get cut. Like, if you was putting me on the best score on the court, nigga, the game was over. Like that.
So hold on. So you was at least honest about it, so your teammates knew to help you.
Yeah. That, like, I needed help, bro. Like, the thing is, I was the nigga leaking out, bro. Like almost all the time because I'm stopping for that. I'm stopping for the three. I'm stopping for either the midi, the three. If we got a layup, I go in there for a floater, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, the first time I tried to go up on a 6'8" nigga, I got floored. That shit hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm like, yo,
for me it's different.
Nigga, if I take 2 steps in past the free throw line, it's either floater, bounce pass, kick out.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Since we being honest about defense and all that, I'm gonna just get this out there before the internet do, because you know how the world works. I was playing basketball one time, and it was the first time like I played versus a girl. Like it was like a 3-on-3, but they picked a girl, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. She rubbed my shit. Like I went up for the post. I went up for the. Like, yo, no, seriously, I went up and she didn't block the shot. Like I went up and she was in front of me, and like I tried to like lay it up in front of her. Like I had got past her, but then I went up and she like blocked it from behind and shit. Like, so that's
some Wimby shit. Like I'm gonna let you get Bobby.
I know how the internet works, so I'm gonna just put that shit out there right now.
I just thought of it. My game, if you were to compare my game, it would be to like Jose Alvarado, man.
Yo, you the nigga? Yo, you the sneaky nigga, bro? Like after the rebound?
That'd be my game, right?
Nah, words.
I gotta watch you, bro. Like I'm throwing the outlet pass. As soon as I see this nigga hiding out of bounds, I'm like, all right, I'm throwing that shit up the court, bro. You don't see this nigga right here, bro? Yo, watch him.
High key, I'm not
trying to describe the shit that I said though. Like, Jose.
Nah, high key, I'm not gonna lie. Like the way I play is like a prom. Like I play like a prime John Wall, just without the dunking and shit. Like I'm not getting up there and fucking booming on you.
Nigga. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I used to do is I used to target the slowest nigga on the court. Be like, hey, yo, get the ball. Get right by the nigga. He's like, yo, this nigga too fucking fast. And at the same time, I got stamina, so I can play
I ain't gonna 2-3
games.
You, bro. I hated niggas.
I can play 3 games.
You got stamina.
Cap got stamina all day.
Yo, Breezy. I used to be in the court, right? Niggas used to be like, yo, I need some water. I'm like, yo, y'all trying to play another game? Niggas like, no, nigga, fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to hate niggas that do because I didn't burn that much energy out on the especially
because you wasn't playing defense.
Yeah, I gotta preserve energy. What you mean?
No, you were saying you wasn't burning a lot of energy, and that's why because you wasn't
burning a lot of energy. Like I ain't gonna lie, niggas that used to like take the ball and go coast to coast fast as fuck on the court. I was like, yo.
Oh yeah, that's definitely me.
I'm like, yo,
I'm taking that shit
I'm
close to
like, what
close.
is wrong with y'all niggas? We
Hold
playing
on,
the
hold on.
21, bro. Like,
Hold on.
like, nigga, we playing the 21. Why are you acting like you applying for NBA job, nigga? We good.
He got me
We
crying.
used to hate them niggas, bro. I'm like,
Yo, hold on. I just pulled up for the pre-cap, which we didn't even get to. Hopefully we win and lose. It don't even matter. This is a dope part. I'm gonna probably clip this part. This is funny as hell. But Sports, he chimes in. He goes, "I'm locked down defensively and can shoot. My weakness was always dribbling, but I got a good court vision and can pass." Like, yo, and I know Sports from back in the day, but I never really seen
Nigga
him.
Herb Jones.
I don't remember me and
yeah,
Sports
that's
being
who
on
he
the
is.
same basketball
Herb
team
Jones.
like that.
Nah, I
Hey,
ain't
but I
gonna
play
lie.
with A
Listen,
Real. Hold on, ask A Real who the better player, me or Sports. And I'm saying I want to know what A Real got to say because A Real know both of us. So A Real gonna be honest. I should ask A Real before Sports do. You know what I'm saying? He a good friend, so he probably say
my best
me just
comparison.
because I asked him first.
My best player comparison probably got to be Lou Williams, bro. Like I was comfortable with a lot of
Lou
shots. I ain't gonna lie
Williams.
to you. Yeah, Lou Williams. I was
Blue,
Lemon
comfortable
really?
with a
pepper
lot
I
of.
leaf.
didn't see it.
Lemon pepper leaf.
Yep. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you,
No,
bro.
He
Listen,
said lemon pepper
I'm
leaf.
fucking.
I was taking yo. I
Oh
hit some
man, nah,
bullshit,
that's
bro. Like
funny as
yo,
hell.
and the nigga switched the matchup. He'd throw a nigga like 6'3", 6'4" on me. I'm like, all right, bro. Now I gotta run this nigga around. I'm like, okay. Every time I get around the screen, this nigga there. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what? Just give me the ball. I hit some crazy step back on the nigga, bro. Like he said, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah, hold up. Do that again. Anytime a nigga say do that again, I'm like, all right, bro. Like I know I'm gonna get this shit off maybe 1 to 2 more times. All right, this nigga right here, he probably gonna lock me up. Anytime they put a nigga like 6'5" on you, bro, and you barely 6 feet, I ain't gonna lie, you solidified as a scorer. So I ain't gonna lie to you. So I was pretty confident in like anything I put up.
All right, well, the
Defensively,
fan games.
Nah,
For
playing
all
against
of y'all
6'6"
talking, man, the
niggas,
fan
that should
games
be
is
the
coming up
worst.
this summer, man.
Playing
Yeah,
against
the
that
fan
is
game gonna be lit,
nigga,
man.
I wish I
the
could do
worst.
all of that shit today, nigga. I got foot problems like a motherfucker.
Hold on, Leif. Hold that thought. But show up though, even if you got foot problems,
Right,
just show.
don't pull a Ben Simmons, man.
Yeah,
Nah.
but yeah, hold on.
Nigga,
I don't
nigga,
even
Ben Simmons at least show
nah,
up. He just won't be
nah,
the court, nigga. I'm
even
pulling the Ben Simmons.
even if you don't play, just pull up, bro.
Nah, he not showing up no more though. That's what I was saying. He underwater
Yeah,
for
right.
next
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
He's scuba diving,
Yeah.
eating steaks.
Yeah, he
Right.
over in Italy, eating
This
steaks
is
and looking
favorite
for
part
a
of
new
the
chick.
season. This is favorite part of the season.
Yeah, he over in Italy looking for new chicks, bro. Like to run the runway with, bro. I'm like, man,
Hold
this
on.
nigga wild.
Let me get to the last part of the show because you know what I mean. I gotta play to win. But I'll be back for the recap. Shout out to everybody pushing this content, man. Y'all know what's good. Finally, he doing the play-by-play later. Y'all can subscribe to This Is JTV. But let's get to it. This is how key NBA rule changes over the decades transformed the league. So, the primitive early NBA, 1946 to 1954. Let me just breeze through this. I wanted to get through this part since we was talking about it. It said games in the NBA inaugural years intended to be low scoring. Tended to be low scoring, deliberate affairs dominated by set offenses and stalwart defense. With no shot clock, teams could freely stall and minimize possessions. The pace was also slow by requiring the ball to be advanced beyond midcourt within 10 seconds or else face a backcourt violation. So one of the first rules was the backcourt violation. Nice. Okay, I'll read that part again. The pace was also slower by requiring the ball to be advanced beyond midcourt within 10 seconds or else face a backcourt violation. Common tactics included freezing the ball for several minutes and relying on isolation plays and half-court sets with little passing. Crowded paints further stifled scoring. Crowded paints. Remember what Jay said about the 3 seconds?
That
Okay.
shit sound boring as hell. What you
Right, exactly. So this is what I'm saying. From 1946 until now, this evolution in the game and the rules reflect that. You feel me? To make a long story short. But
that's what it say right there. You ain't get up to that part yet. My bad. Go ahead.
Right. It didn't say while the early style showcased fundamentals, it also frequently led to boring, unattractive contests going down to the wire. The NBA needed changes to pick up the pace and excitement. And again, remember, this is before the merger too. See now, right here, they don't got no competition. You feel what I'm saying? And they still wasn't popping like that. I think baseball was more popular back then than basketball. Okay, so we go to 1954 to 1976. The NBA instituted its most impactful rule change ever when it introduced the 24-second shot clock in 1954. This is the most impactful rule change ever. Again, to the point earlier, right? It said how it was boring, right? And it minimized possessions because the 24-second shot clock. So you can only have 7 possessions because I'm holding the ball all day. What you gonna do about it? I ain't got no shot clock.
Right? Like, because think about it. If you score 2 points, you up 2-0. It's like, all right, they got to score, or else we win. So you can just hold the ball if you get it back until you up 2-0.
Word. Strong 2-0.
Right.
Fucking 2-0 ain't never been stronger.
Right. They got to score, not us. So they probably just passing the ball around. Not even taking no shots.
No funny, bro. It was a college game, bro. Legendary coach Dean Smith, when he first got to North Carolina, the first game that he played, it ended 28-24. No BS, bro. Like I seen a documentary on that, bro.
Yo,
like,
hold on. I'm
Damn.
hold on, Jay Leaf. I'm gonna do a panel chat. I'm gonna do a whole show on this. I really gotta go. I didn't know that this shit was gonna be this funny. Like,
nah, that shit is funny.
It is funny. It's
this shit is
funny.
hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yo. Word. But
yo, we gotta pull up some clips.
Right. Hold on. A sports said I'm gonna ask him too. He's talking about my guy A Reels. Unpopular opinion sports. Subscribe to his page. He said, remember you playing Breezy? We played some 2-on-2 in the playground before. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. But hopefully the Nets get a win tonight. Shout out to sports. Shout out to Leaf. Subscribe to Leaf's page. Subscribe to This Is JTV. Shout out to the
Eskimo pull up tonight
on Twitter. Shout out to LM. Yeah, man, pull up, Leaf. He called you lemon pepper leaf. I'm gonna just keep that the end of the season, man. I'm gonna call you that 3 more games, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'll be back soon, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yo, who we playing tonight?
The Toronto Raptors.
Toronto.
Oh yeah,
it's fan appreciation night at the Barclays.
Hey, yo, hold up.
I appreciate all the fans.
Before
man.
you close
Big
out, bro,
fans,
hold up.
fans, church fans, lunchroom fans.
Before you close out, the hell with what your man's James Harden Jr. had to say yesterday on the show, bro. Like, we going 3-0. I don't care about care about Manhattan at all. We don't care about them at all, bro. Like,
we're gonna get this win tonight, man.
Yeah, exactly. We don't care nothing about Manhattan, man.